Hey y'all. Hey everybody. Happy Monday. Hey y'all. Okay, so this is going to definitely be a 1 hour live. It's a school night. Okay, so let's get into it. If we're going to get into it, let me speak to some of y'all and let's get into it. Thank you so much for joining me for our Ready to Love live. We have not had a Ready to Love live like this season because this season hasn't really been given what's supposed to be gave. So we really ain't just been talking about it like that. But I think it's time that we gather here today and get into it. All right, let me speak. Hey, Omar. Hey, Michelle Bird. Hey, Britannia. Hey, my name is Annalisa. Hey, Danny. Hey, my 2 cents. Hey, Cleopatra Jones. Hey, Tamika. Hey, Sister Girl Speaks. Hey, the Pretty Texan. Hey, Terry Swinton. Hey, Keisha. Hey, Stay Tuned Reviews. Hey, Callie Park. Hey, Lady 6916. Hey, Cleopatra Jones. Live, Love, Laugh. Hey, Jamaica. Hey, Lady 6916. Hey, Beverly. Hey, Angela Watts. Hey, Courtney. Hey, Terry Wells. Hey, Sephora. Hey, Sonia. I hope I'm saying it right. Let's get into it. Hey, Flolo. Hey, Big Body Beans. Hey, 713 Rose. Hey, Britt. Hey, and for everyone that is on Patreon, I just posted a story time and another episode of People Get on My Damn Nerves. So if you haven't heard it or listened to it yet, then once we're done with this live, then go on over that, child. Because let me tell y'all something. I had a toothache yesterday and it resulted in a migraine. And I'm going to have to go to the dentist. I made myself an appointment. So I'm not sure if they're going to pull a tooth or root canal a tooth. Honey, do something with the tooth because it's killing me. Okay. So if I don't have my content out ahead of time, I'm trying to push out more content so that you will have something to tide you over until I can open up and speak my speech again. Okay, now y'all, let's get into this Ready to Love. So I know we've been watching this season. Uh, I don't know. Okay, I don't know about the couples. I don't know about the people. What y'all think? And hey to everybody that's joining me on this live. Hey Motown Investor. Hey Sharon. Hey Tamika. Hey Belicious. Hey everybody. Okay, hey everybody. I really want to stay on track so that we do just 1 hour because it's a school night. Okay, and my child will try to play a game if I stay on this live too long. Hey, the Fox 62. Hey, Universal Goddess. Hey, Valisa. Hey, Tanya. All right, so Friday night's episode. Before we get started, there are 138 of you on this live. Thank you so much for joining me for this impromptu Monday night live. Y'all know that I'm usually not on live on Monday nights, but today and tomorrow will be dedicated to all things on. So today is Ready to Love, and tomorrow is Love and Marriage Huntsville. So meet me back here, okay? Hey, Alexis Marie. No, you have not been on here in a while, or in the comments. I haven't seen you in a while. I hope you're doing well. So, okay, so let's get into it. So y'all know Friday night. Okay. Eric and DaKia were telling us, but not really telling us about the turn of events that happened between the two of them. He's saying they were doing the 1982 prom picture of it all. All like a picture was a powder blue suit and her with some big ruffly things on her shoulders, honey. That's all like a picture. And they were taking the picture and whatnot. She said that to him. He said, "Oh, well, watch this," and moved his hands ever so. Well, she didn't want his hands ever so to be. Okay. And so he, instead of copying to it, goes to Tommy and says, "I'm going to go ahead and just, I'm not ready. I'm just not ready to love." No, 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 no. Talking about he hurt her feelings. No, sir. We need to know exactly what you did exactly. Not you hurt her feelings, because baby, what she's upset about has nothing to do with her feelings. Now, granted, you shouldn't have been telling her business, okay, to Karma. Hey, old blue eyes. You shouldn't have been telling her business to Karma. But that has nothing to do with the reason why she don't want to deal with you. Like, we really need to know, what exactly did you do, Chef? Huh? What did you do? Child, it's looking like something you weren't supposed to be doing. But then I saw in the comments some people were saying, yeah, I feel like DaKia was, overtly sexual as well. It has a little sexual innuendos that she was throwing out. She was letting Clifton touch that knee ever so. And honey, she didn't have a prayer cloth on her lap. So I mean, if you're gonna put it out there, maybe he thought that it was okay for him to do that. Well, word on the curve is that she felt like she didn't want him touching her in that way, and she really had an attitude because what's the dude's name? Because Donovan was there and he was taking the picture, and she likes Donovan allegedly. Now I don't know how true it is, child, but that's what's being said. Okay, and if y'all want to further investigate, y'all can check out Kamisha Reviews. She has a video up on it. Y'all can check that out. But to me, how I feel about it is you obviously did something to violate her space. No matter if she was, that's like when they say, oh, well, she deserved it. She had on a short dress and she had on this and she had on that. What does that have to do with the price of tea in China? I still don't want your grubby paws all over me. Keep your hands over there to yourself, Salt Bay. Honey, don't touch me. Child, let me see what y'all got to say about this, child. This is a whole fool. I said, not Eric filling her up, child. Can y'all hear me now? FF said Miss Misha driving through a tunnel. Absolutely not. Can y'all hear me now? Okay, wait a minute. Let me make sure. Okay, much better. Yes, child, my mic trying to. Let me tell you something. Every time I get ready to do ready to love, the enemy try to get in front of me, but I need to get in front of the enemy. Shout out to David. Um, praise the Lord. Okay, but what I was saying was I feel like Eric didn't want to come to his, responsibility of what he did. And I don't really, yeah, I know the kid was talking about the BDE and all that other kind of stuff, but also this is what I feel. No matter if she was saying that or doing that or whatever it is she was doing, that still doesn't give you the right to touch her inappropriately. If she ain't warrant you touching her and she ain't want it, then she didn't want it. That's just the bottom line. So I feel like no matter what she did with Clifton, then I mean, sir, she didn't want your grubby paws all over her. Like, get out of here. Yes, Erica living life. I agree. She said talking doesn't equal touching. It doesn't. Like you can talk to me all you want to. But if I don't invite you into my space to physically touch me, then please don't. Child, absolutely not. Hey, black girls getting their shift together. I haven't seen you in a while. Eric and Karma unplugged your mic. They probably did, child. I don't put nothing past the Ready to Love cast, child. Every time I get ready to talk about these people, something happened. Honey, if y'all don't believe me, go back and watch my reviews from when Vernisha used to be like, Joelle, Joelle. That season, they unplugged my mic. When I was talking about David getting in front of the enemy, my mic was unplugged, honey. It's always some foolishness, child. I ain't got time to play with them. Universe Soul God said, we hear you, girl. I thought I was ordering a cheeseburger in the drive-thru. Oh, child, y'all wrong for that. That's why y'all need to send me a super chat, child, so I can buy me some equipment. Oh, honey, I'm not about to let y'all. Y'all ain't about to. I'm not about to play with y'all, child. I'm not. Y'all so crazy. Live, love, laugh said, what women wants to be groped? What woman wants to be groped? Even strippers don't want to be groped unwarranted. Exactly. I'm like, sir, you should keep your hands to yourself. And then he came and played that, oh, well, I hurt her feelings. No, you didn't hurt her feelings. Okay. You touched her in an inappropriate way. So take responsibility for that. Hey, Sean, and cut the crap. He said, what grown dude is touching boobs in public? That was an immature move. Exactly. That's what I feel too. I feel like, look, I don't understand why you thought going from her waist to her boobs was a good idea just because she said that, oh, this seems like an old school prom pose. She's just talking, dude. That don't mean touch her. And let me tell you something. Allegedly, okay, I want to make sure I say alleged. All of these are my opinions, okay? These are not facts. But I feel like he would do something like that, child. It's just giving me that. It's just something about it. I always got his little piece and chain on, repping his cook set and whatnot. I just feel like he might do that. Thank you so much, the pretty Texan, for the super chat. Thank you so much, honey. She said, "Here, girl, go on get yourself a mic. Get on the Amazon, girl, and get yourself a mic." Ooh, child. Stay tuned. Review said, but why is it okay for DaKia to touch Wiley's chest in public and without his consent? Wiley, Wiley, Wiley. Child, I don't know. Stay tuned. Reviews. I can't answer it for you. This is the thing. Okay, I want to say this. I don't know if she touched his chest unwarranted or not. Because I will say that I feel like, as far as Wiley and her's concerned, I feel like something went on, honey, because she would grab his hand a many a times leaving the mixers. And they look like they weren't going home. I'm just saying. So maybe they had a different relationship. I'm not sure. I'm not trying to make an excuse for her. But yeah, I don't think Wiley minded it at all either. Honey, he wanted to be touched by anybody and everybody. Do you hear me? Universal Goddess said, I got 5 on it. I sure appreciate it. Y'all crazy. Black girls getting their shift together said for the mic fund, sis. Ooh, child. I'm sure gonna order me one, honey. I'm sure gonna order it. Cause let me tell y'all something. It's always something. We do perfectly fine when we talking about married at first sight. Now all of a sudden we talking about ready to love. It's a whole fool. Child goodbye. Lanice said, Carmen got his head messed up. Every woman is not like Carmen, operating in masculine energy. Yes, and wants to be touched and kissed on and their arms all kissed up and all that. Everybody is not her. And I don't know the type of relationship that DaKia and Eric had prior to that picture being taken, but clearly they weren't on the page that he thought they were. So, I mean, that's what it's given. The pretty Texan said, I'm more than certain it was his recovery from the situation that upset her and not so much the action. I can see that. I can see that, the pretty Texan. The fox said, I still feel like something else went down. They ain't saying. Yeah, something is missing. Like I was listening to her, and this is the thing. Let me say this directly to you, honey. I'm speaking directly to you, Tommy. Y'all stop bringing us every season some stuff that didn't happen off camera if y'all not going to really get into it. We need to know actuals and factuals and all the details. If you are not going to give us every single detail of what happened when it went down, then please keep it to yourself, honey. Just keep it to yourself. If y'all didn't film it and Tommy didn't sashay in his turtleneck and his blazer, y'all ready to tell them what went down? If y'all ain't going to do that, if y'all ain't gonna do that, I don't want to hear it. Okay. Because this is every damn time. Last season, Shiloh and Phil, it was a whole fool. Now, here we go with DaKia and Eric. And now she's speaking, he's just not ready. You know, he may be ready with someone, but he's not ready with me. Okay, got it. Then he comes in. I hurt her feelings. I know I did. And, I just feel like I'm gonna just, I'm gonna go ahead and bow out. I'm not ready to love. Okay, well, the theme song will be playing upon your exit. Goodbye, boy. Valisa said, I haven't been on your lives or commenting, but I'm doing a marathon on your maths and ready to love reviews. You're the best. Thank you, Valisa, for the super chat. Hold on, I have another super chat. Here you go. See. Let me tell y'all something. I'm not about to let y'all do me like that now. We've been rocking with this mic for over a year now, and it's been, well, now one of them went to heaven. Okay, so this is the second mic. Okay, we've been rocking with this one for about 8 months. I'm not about to let y'all play with me. Oh, y'all crazy, but I sure appreciate it, honey. We're going to get a new computer and a new mic if it's the last thing we do. Reese said, I feel like DaKia is always respectful on the show and even on her Instagram. For some reason, I don't think this is another Shiloh situation. I think he really tried it. No, when I say Shiloh and Phil, what I mean is it happened off camera and then we just get like little bits and pieces. I really want them to tell us everything. Now, granted, they don't have to, but if you're going to bring it up, put it out there. And please, one of y'all don't miss the reunion. Eric, and I think that's the kind of stunt you're going to pull. I feel like you're going to be the one to stay at the house. Come to the reunion, okay? And we need to hear exactly what happened. Or put it in your stories, child, so I can read it. Mimi said last season, Sabrina made it a point to stick to the dates that were filmed. Clearly, there's a reason for that. Yes, and if you remember Jason with the baby teeth a few seasons back that was with Liz, he also said that they were not allowed to go on dates outside of filming, and if they did, they would get in trouble, and he was about to get in trouble or whatever. So that's why he didn't do that. So I'm like, what? Hey, Tasia. She said Eric is a lion. He is, child. I hope an eyewitness spills everything in an interview. Ooh, that would be good. Well, honey, if somebody would give me a chance to interview them, maybe I can call somebody up. Maybe I could just fall off in DaKia's DMs and say, DaKia, girl, here's my personal Instagram, child. So you know I'm a real person. I'm not a psycho sitting in the basement, honey. I teach children for a living. I need to ask you some questions. Okay, what exactly happened on the night in question? You don't have to go too into detail, but please give us something more than Eric is not ready to love. If that's the case, y'all could have left him on the show and let him go on through, and you didn't have to say anything. Just let them know you didn't want to date him anymore. Because, like, what is happening? V Tiger said, Laverne and Shirley probably won't show for the reunion either. Oh, baby, you best believe Laverne gonna show because he gonna want to show out. He gonna be twirling around in a circle, asking people to touch his ass in the back. Okay. And Laverne gonna show up if he don't do nothing else. He gonna try to explain away the fact that he was acting a whole fool when he was sitting with Sabrina, and he gonna try to make us think that it was not his fault, and he has to come because now he threw Precious under the bus, and y'all know Precious gonna have a brand new part, honey. Hopefully a brand new wig, and she gonna come trying to get a 411. Hopefully they leave them contacts at the house, and we really gonna get some answers. And Precious, I'm speaking directly to you. Why are you still talking to Vern? Leave them people alone, child. Hey, Measy. I think DaKia probably gave him the wrong idea about her. She comes out very sexual with the sexual innuendos of it all. That's what they were just saying. But even if she was, still, keep your grubby paws to yourself. But he probably thought, well, we have that kind of relationship, so I can do that. No. Okay. And no means no. I don't care if I kissed you in your mouth before. When I said no, I meant no. Sean said Laverne will be there. He is on another channel bumping his gums right now. Is he? Child, I do not want to hear nothing he got to say. Do you hear me? Yes, I said gots to. Gots. I don't want to hear nothing he got to say. He can keep it to himself. He's overly, he's just overly everything. Now, let me tell you something. Tommy is the most outlandish character on a reality TV show as a host that I have ever seen. But let me tell you something. I love it each and every Friday. He gives me the zhuzh that needs to be given. Now, it's Tommy who came in on a sailboat wearing a turtleneck to a pool party tells you that you are too much. You might be too damn much for TV. And that's that on that. Child, you might be too much. How Tommy gonna tell you too much? Child, that's a fool. Marcia, thank you for the super chat. She said, I love your channel. Thank you so much for supporting me. I appreciate it. C. Logan said, Laverne has a chihuahua complex, doesn't he? Child. And wait a minute, now P.O. was in the comments, child. Let me tell y'all something. P.O. has been in these comments every single week. I did not know that was him. And I think I had responded to one of his comments, child. I think I got kind of snappy because he said something slick. And at first I was about to block the person, but something just told me don't do it. So, child, why he commented? Because somebody else said, why is P.O. still there? This fool gonna put in the comments, because I deliver. P.O., go away. Just go away. Go on, P.O. Go away, child. He has said I deliver so much that I was watching this episode this past Friday. And why, when he told that man that he was like a systems analyst or something like that, I was like, no, you're not. You're a mailman. Because this fool has me thinking that he's an actual mailman because he keep on talking about he deliver. Charlie had me so confused. I was like, please stop saying that. Making me think you are a dang on mailman. Live, Love, Laugh said, I'm still shocked P.O. is still on the show. How did he make it this far? It's got to be something that he is doing that we are not seeing. But I will say this. Let's just think about the cast as a whole. They ain't really giving. Okay. Joy is fixated on Clifton. Clifton, he'll give you something every now and again, but it's really not enough to carry a show. Okay, then you have Tori. He and his feelings, child. He's so upset because Sabrina kissed Demetrius. Demetrius act like a deacon, and then he act like child, he's so judgy. I can't be bothered with him. He can't carry a show. You got Christina saying let me tell you something. Christina, you're not 31 years old, and that's that on that. So you have her. She can't carry a show. P.O. is sort of an entertainment, factor. He gives a little bit of zhuzh. So they keep him around because what else we gonna be talking about, child? It's giving nothing. Sandra said, Demetrius makes me itch. Child, he don't make me itch, but he make my nerves bad. I do not like that man. I do not know. I know what it is. I think it's just his demeanor as a whole is very off-putting. Like every time he talk, I be like, boy, shut up. And second of all, I think it's because they put him on such a high pedestal because he can wear a suit. Okay. And what else is going on? Okay, you can wear a suit. And thank you, Marsha, for the super sticker. Marsha said, girl, get that mic. Y'all pass the collection plate to the back. Marsha, pass it back so somebody else can put $1 in there, child. We're going to get us some equipment and some graphics, child. But yeah, it's just something about Demetrius that I don't like. Thank you, Terry. Yes, please like the live, y'all. It is 450 of you on this live. We are getting into Ready to Love. We have 40 more minutes because it's a school night, and we are going to talk about all things Ready to Love. We haven't talked about it all season. Okay, aside from that, from P.O., What y'all think about Clifton and Joy? Is that a couple to root for or not? Because for me, it's like I like them, but then somebody brought something to my attention. They said that they think that he may choose DaKia. And I said, you know what? He might choose DaKia. And he might. Because I mean, it's looking like he goes on a date with DaKia every few episodes. And I really didn't see that. And then when she let her hair down and she was telling him she wanted to do this, that, and this in her, he was like, oh, okay, well, I'm seeing a different side. So maybe they might be something. And I was trying to look for clues on the Instagram, child, but I couldn't find nothing. Child, what y'all know? Because let me tell you, I don't keep up with the ready to love people. Ronnie718 said, love your channel, Misha. Why is Emo Troy still there? Right along with Uncle P.O. Serious face. Never happy Demetrius. You know what? Throw the whole Potomac season away. Let me tell you something. I don't like none of them. Do you hear me? None of the men. Absolutely none. When Clifton first hit the scene, I was like, yes, Big Daddy, give it to me. But now I'm like, no, 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 no. Because first of all, I don't like he makes a lot of sexual jokes too. I don't like you leading with my pocketbook. Baby, don't worry about my pocketbook right now. Okay. Can you please focus up here? Okay. The little smile, I'm smizing. Please focus up here. Talk to me about something of some substance. Act like the big man that you are. Because when he went in front of those exes, he was giving insecure. That's me. Now, a lot of people were like, he wasn't insecure. He was fine. I feel like he should have said, why you worried about that ex? That ex don't got nothing to do with you. Clearly, this is Joy's little brother. That man did not look like her ex. I was like, that is not that girl's ex, child. They done went on one date and Jordan brought this because y'all know how they like to do. Remember, what's that dude's Walter from last season when he brought Edward Scissorhands? That was his ex, child. Really? Okay. And as far as Tori, child, he needs to just get out his feelings. It ain't gonna happen. So Yolanda said they going to the end. I like Clifton and Joy. That's what Lady for Life said. Cleopatra Jones said Team Clifton and Joy. Sandra said Clifton and Joy come in hot and fizzle out fast. Okay. Camila said Clifton has too many red flags and he's insecure. That's how I feel. I feel like he's insecure too. And she already knew it, which, leads me to believe that they do have some conversations, which makes me think that he does have more of a bond with Joy than he would with DaKia because she knew that immediately upon hearing we gonna talk to the exes. She was like, oh, Clifton's not gonna like that because he already said this about the ex and that about the ex. And I'm like, oh, okay, girl, you know your man. Okay, girl. Okay, outfit. We'll get into it. Lovely True Red said, child, that blood in, blood out comment made me give Clifton a side eye. Girl, when he said that, I said, that ain't cute. When he was like, oh, yeah, literally till death do us part. I was like, oh, okay, I'm good. Baby, I done been through too much in my 39 years, honey. I'm good. Mm-mm. No, thank you. I don't want nothing that's sounding like that and acting like that. I'm good. Misty, thank you for the super chat. She said, I just got home and heard that my girl needs a new mic. Here's a little to help you out, sis. Thank you, girl. Pass the collection plate to the person next to you. Look at your neighbor and say, neighbor, Misha needs a new mic. Oh, child. Oh, honey, y'all so crazy. Honey. Pass the collection plate to your neighbor. Alexis Marie said he was Aggie AF. He was very aggravated about meeting those exes. And I thought he would have a little bit more, self-esteem. I just thought he would be different than that. I thought he was going to come in not as cocky as Laverne did, but I thought he was going to come in with the whole, oh, I'm not worried about another man. Why would I be worried about another man? I mean, I'm Clifton. I thought that that's what he was going to do. Erica said, Joy is not 41. DaKia was his choice at first, but Joy and Clifton look nice together. They do look nice together. They do. And I was trying to look at at their Instagrams and see if maybe I could see what's happening. He did post her for, I think, International Women's Day or something like that. But I don't know if that's an indication of them being together because I just feel like Joy is just a free spirit and she just likes to roam the earth. But I did see this live with Joy and Carmen. And they said something, and I was kind of rolling my eyes, child, and sucking my teeth because I'm like, y'all the one came on this TV show. Basically, they were saying that they didn't get a casting special. So people don't really know about them, and we need to be quiet because, we're just formulating opinions based on what we see. Well, duh. What else we supposed to do? If y'all didn't get a casting special, that's on Tommy and Will Packard, honey. They ain't got nothing to do with us. We didn't say didn't give y'all don't give y'all a casting special. We see all we need to see. What more was it y'all gonna tell us? Because quiet as it's kept, the casting special and the actual episode, the very first episode, is almost the same thing. So we didn't need a casting special. Get right into it. Child, we still ain't connecting with y'all no matter what's going on. Girl, goodbye. Hold on, let me scroll on down and see what y'all talking about. Lady for Life. Thank you for the super chat, Lady for Life. Thank you so much. Angela Watts said, I would give you a super chat. I don't know how to do it. That's okay, Angela. It is quite all right. I'm just messing with them, child, because my mic, the spirit of Ready to Love was all over my mic tonight. We ain't gonna have them problems tomorrow for Love and Marriage Huntsville. I'm not playing with y'all. Cinnamon said, Clifton has special feelings for most of the women. Don't he? And honey, I was surprised he didn't go out with Carmen to meet her ex. I was like, nah, I'm confused because didn't you like Karma? You was fixing Karma's plate, but then you liked Joy, but then you went out with DaKia, and it ain't making no sense. It ain't making no sense. Like, which one of them do you really like? Like, let's really get into it. Erica Living Life, the whole cast this season is complaining more than any previous about being misunderstood. I don't know now, Erica, honey. I don't think nothing can top last season and all them editing shenanigans they were going through. Every time I turn around, it was editing. And the reason why is because it was editing. I'm like, okay, whatever. Jocelyn said, I changed my perspective of Don. Me too. Now, let me tell you something about Donovan. I wasn't really seeing it for Donovan at first. I was like, that nose ring got that part. And, it's giving Cabbage Patch Kid. But this episode, I was like, you know what? Donovan is a stand-up guy. Look how he's carrying himself in every different scenario with every different ex. Because, child, I think he met 3 exes. I think he went over there with Karma. He was over there with Sabrina. And didn't he go with somebody else? No, that was Laverne. He went somewhere else, I think. But yeah, I looked at him differently. I said, okay, Donovan, you're giving me something a little different. Hold on. Donna D said, don't forget Felicia Nicole's super chat, or did you mention it? No, I didn't. Wait a minute, where is it? Tasia, thank you so much for the super chat. Let the church say amen. Passing the collection plate. Okay, Felicia Nicole, dropping a little something in your plate for you. Thank you, Felicia. Hallelujah. Honey, we're going to get that new mic, okay? Y'all done already exceeded my expectations. Now, I ain't asking, okay? But y'all was kind of dissing my mic and whatnot. Ooh, honey, I'm not about to play with y'all. It's okay. We going to get through it together. He was, Patrice. He was giving me Cabbage Patch Kid about the head. When I first looked at him, I said, look at this little Cabbage Patch Kid, the full-grown version. But y'all, that's what he was giving me. But then last, episode, I'm like, you know what? See, Graham, I know you lying. Not last season and still talking. What could they possibly be saying? Shut it. Okay, we don't give up. Damn, honey, I don't want to hear nothing else about y'all. I didn't care then, I don't care now. Let me tell you something. One thing about these Ready to Love cast members, they gonna get a YouTube channel and start reviewing their own show afterwards. That's what they gonna do. Baby, every last one of them got a YouTube channel. I say, baby, come on over and get your coinage then, honey. Get into it if you're gonna get into it. Phil, thank you for the super chat. Y'all gonna get up off my girl Carmen. She's sexy and confident. It's been the joy and Clifton the entire season. Uncle Paul for the win. Amen. Phil, not you like Carmen. Phil, now Phil, I let you have Alexis Sky in them previous seasons, okay? But I don't know if I can just rock with you with Carmen. Carmen is catty. She's rude. She just talks about the other women for no reason. Now I'm with you on the rest of them. We can kind of give P.O. a pass, child. He ain't did nothing to nobody. He just corny and he gets on people's nerves, okay? So since he gets on people's nervous system, we don't want to be bothered. I give you that. Clifton and Joy, okay, I think they look nice together. But I'm just saying maybe he might, pull a okey doke and end up with DaKia. You never can be too sure. But DaKia might be going home if she can't find nobody else outside of Eric. Because, I mean, who else was she really getting into it with? She did say that she was looking at Tori a little bit different after the eliminate. So maybe Tori? But Tori don't like nobody but Sabrina. Let's just keep it real. Tori don't like nobody but Sabrina. He tried to kiss Precious to try to make Sabrina feel some kind of way. And she was trying to act like she didn't, but she really does. And speaking of Sabrina, something about her rubs me the wrong way. Is it me by myself? Somebody say something. Somebody tell me something. Cause it's something about Sabrina that's just wanting these men. Let me tell you, I'm with y'all on let's go through the process. Let's everybody date somebody, reach out and touch somebody's hand. Yes, okay, let's get into it. But something about her makes it seem like this is just a game. Like I just want men to just fight over me, and it's just like that. Like it's just something about her. And then it was also the way that she kind of dismissed Tori's feelings. Not saying that Tori should not want her to talk to other people or date other people. That's what the show is about. But it was more so like, why you mad? Like, oh, he got an attitude because I talked to this person or I did this with this person. It's like she didn't care about his feelings. When Tori really did like her. Child, he brought you 2 cupcakes. Child, he went to sprinkles for you, sis. That man like you. Like, don't do him like that. I felt kind of bad for Tori. But then again, Tori was being passive aggressive. So, child, you really just can't even, you just don't really know what to think. Sonya said the collection plate donated to me for the microphone. Oh, child. Y'all so crazy. Love everything you do, Misha. Thank you, boo. I really appreciate it, honey. Look, Marsha said, nope, you're not by yourself. Okay, Marsha, so you understand how I'm feeling about Sabrina. Because at first I was like, don't say it. Y'all know that TikTok where they be like, don't say that. And they be clapping. I had to tell myself not to say what I really wanted to say on my review as it pertains to Sabrina, because I feel like she is playing some type of a game, girl. First of all, why you over here putting all your eggs in Demetrius' bald head basket? Girl, goodbye. And whoever that ex is that you brought, okay, he gonna tell Demetrius that him and Demetrius look alike, honey. He was crazy as well. I'm like, boy, you don't look like Demetrius. Why? Because y'all both got a beard, now y'all look alike. You want to have on the same suit he got on, boy, goodbye. Honey, it just wasn't giving me nothing. Something's wrong with him as well. And I just feel like something is off about her. I don't know what it is. It's just a feeling that I get. Bianca said when she said she would give it up to Donovan, yes, she was like, ooh, I mean, if I had a few drinks, I mean, would I give it up? Yeah, probably. I'm like, okay, girl, that's all it takes. Is y'all sitting in this empty restaurant? Girl, okay. I was like, okay, this right here, this is a fool. And then how she got mad at when they were sitting at the women's wine tasting table, because y'all know they ain't got no lounge. And I'll make sure that I always say that until the women get a lounge. So when they were sitting at the wine tasting table, she was like, yeah, well, he kissed somebody else. So clearly he ain't that upset about it. And I was thinking to myself, well, if you got an attitude about him kissing somebody else, then why the hell did you invite him to meet your ex? I mean, if he can't get an attitude because of somebody that he liked, then where the hell could you go? Child, Jocelyn said, Sabrina likes attention. It makes me wonder if this is why she's single too. She does like attention. And it makes me wonder, girl, were you getting any before you came on the show? And I'm trying to figure out why everybody like her. Quiet as a kept, honey. It ain't giving me nothing. I just like Sabrina's makeup, but she's there for attention. It's giving not over her ex-husband. Yes, it is. You better speak your speech, honey. That's exactly what it's giving me. It's giving, I'm in therapy. I'm going through what I'm going through. I feel like I'm ready to love, but I'm loving all this attention because maybe this is something that was lacking in my marriage. And I'm going to tell y'all that because I can speak from experience because, when things first fell the hell apart with my soon to be ex husband, everybody was following up in my DMs. And I was like, oh, well, get into it. Honey, taking all the compliments in, but I don't want to be bothered really. I just wanted to take all the everything in. And then I had to realize for myself, like, girl, you don't even like these people and you're not healed. So that's when I just decided, no, I'm not going to respond to any DMs. I'm not going to talk to anybody because I know I don't feel that for real. And she could be doing that. Black girls getting their shift together said, Sabrina reminds me of Dr. Jackie equaling uptight. She does. She does have a little, Dr. Jackie. Now, Paige and Dr. Jackie, Dr. Simone, Dr. Heavenly, Lisa Nicole. Oh, child. Speaking of, oh, listen, y'all, while I have you here, can y'all please give me a suggestion for Throwback Thursday? Because I'm going to bring it back this Thursday, but I need to know like tonight so that I can have it ready for Thursday because Wednesdays are very busy. Tuesday, I'm having another live for Love and Marriage Huntsville. So if you have any suggestions for my Throwback Thursday video, please put it in the comments after this video is over. All right, now let's get back into it. Ian said, no, you know I don't like Sabrina laugh out loud. She's insecure and is playing with the men like Ken dolls, trying to get them to compete for her. Corny. She sure is. Okay, I'm glad. Oh, child, I know y'all my people, honey. I didn't want to say it because, child, you know how people like to tussle, child. Oh, they were like my ass up on that Love and Marriage Huntsville. Do y'all hear me? Baby, I said something about mail, and I ain't even really just say nothing about mail. Now, we're going to talk about it tomorrow, but I don't give a dang what nobody say. She give me phony sometime and she give me fake. Now, I'm sad for what she went through with Hotel Holt. And if y'all hear Hotel anywhere other than here, you heard it here first. I have been calling that man Hotel Holt since last season. I coined that name. That name belongs to me. So if you hear it anywhere else, shout out to me. Okay? Because I had saw it on somebody else's stuff and I'm like, not Hotel Holt. Okay, now listen. We all gonna give Funky Dineva his flowers, honey, for creating coleslaw. Y'all gonna give me my credit for Hotel Holt because I came up with that, honey, and I want my accolades. Like what didn't he say? One thing I ain't gonna take away from you was your accolades. Child, shout out to Nene Leaks, honey. So if y'all hear that anywhere else, be like, not Hotel Holt. Cassidy says Sabrina seems a little thirsty and sneaky, like she really playing. Child, I don't want to scream in this mic. Yes, Cassidy, absolutely. That's the same way I feel. I'm like, something ain't right about that. Margot, and thank you for the super chat, Cassidy. I'm so sorry. Thank you. Margot said, what happened to Ace and Tori? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's another thing. They were supposed to be, whatever. I mean, he did go on the date with Laverne, Ace, and Ace's ex with them 15 different hairstyles. And to me, I don't think Tori really likes Ace. I don't think anybody really likes Ace. And Ace is a very nice lady. Ace, you're very nice, honey. I'm speaking directly to you. I do think that you are a very nice lady. Do I think that your person is here? Absolutely not. Laverne thought he was going to use Ace to get to the end and it backfired on him. He didn't make it. And then you have Tori, who really, in his heart of hearts, really wants Sabrina. But, he feels like Ace is a safe bet. That's what they're using Ace for. Everybody is using Ace because she's the safety net. Ace, girl, you better get your zhuzh about you, honey, and sit in your femininity and let them know y'all better quit playing in my face. Child, your ex, who I really think is your best friend, but we'll call him your ex for TV purposes, okay? And I'm doing air quotes. But your best friend slash ex said that you were an alpha female. I ain't see nothing alpha about you. So if that is the case, then quit letting these men play in your face. DeSosa says she cares more about the chase and not the men. Absolutely, that's what I think. Nika B says she's a strong woman, but she likes the good chase. Yes, she does, honey. No, I don't like her. It's 84 weeks in and she still ain't locked in. I'm Kenya. Kenya, not 84 weeks. Oh, child, this season. Do y'all understand we were on episode 7? When I saw episodes, I almost threw my TV out the window. And I live on the 3rd floor. I want to throw my TV out the window. 7 episodes in. And y'all know Put a Ring on It is coming back Friday. So let me tell y'all how hectic this weekend is about to be. Okay. I'm about to be on that thing all week long. We have a live today. We have Love and Marriage Huntsville tomorrow. We have Married at First Sight on Wednesday. We have a Thursday live for Married at First Sight that was on Wednesday. We have Friday, Ready to Love and Put a Ring on It. Saturday is Love and Marriage Huntsville. Sunday is Candy Coated Whatever. And we're back again on Monday. That is a lot of content. Oh, and another thing too, I just wanted to say to everybody, I have watched Young, Famous, and African on Netflix, and we are going to have a live so we can discuss. So if you have not watched that show, baby, please watch it. The wigs are all wrong. They're giving synthetic, although their coins are all the way long, honey. And it's a group of friends acting a fool. And I just want y'all to watch it so I can have somebody to talk to about it. So watch Young, Famous, and African. Okay. It's actually a good show. And I watched it in one sitting and it was pretty good. Now, the seventh episode, because it's only 7 episodes of it, had my mouth wide open. I was like, "Ooh, baby, I can't wait." Alexis Marie said, "You are not alone. I am here with you, though we're far." Girl, goodbye. Alexis Marie, goodbye, child. Ooh, she said Sabrina is odd. Honey, not me reading it, and it's the Michael Jackson lyrics. Y'all know I love me some MJ, honey. Had the glove and everything. Thank you, Feel Good, for the super chat. Dragonfly Jones was my boo. I like Carmen's confidence, and I can look over them contacts, shaking my head. Sabrina's another Kyra, a clown. Baby, you know what? I ended up liking Alexis in the end. Alexis all right with me. Honey, she gonna put her fashions on, child, and she gonna wear that wig. But Alexis is all right with me, I have to say. Carmen's confidence is cattiness to me. Always putting down another woman. I'm wearing my real hair. Oh, she's desperate. Oh, I thought she liked Eric. What happened to that? Oh, he probably didn't want. Carmen, I can't do it, honey. I ain't gonna be able to do it. Sade said, "Girl, I almost spit my water out. 2 cupcakes." He did. He brought her 2 cupcakes, and she gonna choose Demetrius all by her head self. Child. Hey, more reads. She said Sabrina lacked empathy for Tori, and that was whack. It shows she really doesn't care about him nor anyone else. That's the word I was looking for. She lacked empathy when it came to his feelings. Granted, this is a process, and they're supposed to go through it how they go through it. But girl, he actually likes you. So I think he's taking it seriously. Sean said Tori was being Ralph Tresvant and Carl Thomas, sensitive animal. Not Ralph. Oh, child. Not Belle Biv DeVoe, honey. Oh, no, Ralph Tresvant, honey. I'm done. He was being emotional. He was, but that's a good thing because that shows that he really cares about her. But I don't think this is the show for Tori. I don't think his person is here either. And I really thought him and Precious were gonna hit it off when they were talking about Romeo and Juliet or whatever they was talking about when they first met. I thought him and Precious was gonna be something. Then Precious came out of nowhere talking about she liked P.O. P.O. came out of nowhere liking whoever. He was feeding his pickle to Carmen. Ugh. Okay. Then Christina showed up. What y'all think about Christina's ex saying that she was punching holes in the walls, throwing the phones, and she won't talk to you for a year? She's not ready to love. Okay, she need to go next. Cinnamon Brazil said, "Where were the other two in a 4 cupcake box?" Child, when he presented them cupcakes to that woman and there was only two, I said, "Now what the hell is going on?" Omar said, "Not cupcakes from Nothing But Cakes." That's some sprinkles cupcakes, Omar. Arlene said, "Yes, she was so dismissive for Tori. What she should have been looking sideways at Tori about was she wasn't, but was upset because he was heartbroken. Yeah, she was mad because he's upset. You don't want him to care about you? Oh, okay, girl. Honey, I ain't got time to play with her." See, Logan said, I think Sabrina was settling with whomever was there until Donovan came. You think so? Well, she does like Donovan. But then she acts like she really likes, what's the boy's name? Demetrius, too. Measy says Sabrina is going to be sadly disappointed if she ends up with Demetrius laughing my ass off and not 2 cupcakes, Misha. That's all he had, honey, too. When I was trying to see if it was some icing around the other little rings in the box, I'm like, if that boy ate them other 2 cupcakes, baby, it's gonna be on this review. Baby, I'm finna go off on him. But I looked and that box was just as clean. I said, "Oh," and then I thought about it. He brought one for him and one for her so they could share it. I was like, "That is so sweet, a cupcake date. Some sweets for his sweet." Child, y'all see the zhuzh I'm trying to get Tori. Tori, I'm trying to help you, honey. I'm speaking directly to you. Honey, Sabrina ain't it. Okay? Child, if you don't go and find somebody else, honey, I ain't got no time to be playing with you. And you ain't got no time to be playing with Sabrina. Oh, Lord. 2L's is in the chat. Hey, 2L. 2L said, as Sean Unfiltered, don't do my boo Ralph like that. Sensitivity is my song, okay? You need a man with sensitivity. I know that's right. A man like me. Bianca said, if she was ready to love, she would see right through Demetrius. Well, he's going around telling everybody he went to therapy. And this is another thing, honey. He might have gone to therapy, honey. I'm not knocking him if he really went to therapy, but you got to go more than once. Child, they go to one session and then start sitting around telling every woman they meet, I'm going to therapy. That's like the F boy calling card right now. Y'all don't even understand because they know we love a man that's working on himself. So now they start talking about they don't went to therapy. Ah, no, honey. Show me the schedule. When the next time you gonna be up in there? I'm gonna meet you in the parking lot. Child, because people like to lie. Honey, I ain't got time to be playing with Demetrius. Hey, MJ. Riley said Sabrina definitely reminds me of Kyra. Does she? Wait a minute. Dallas with an eye for design said, "I'm not feeling Ace. She seems to be acting." Let me think about it. To me, it just seems like her person isn't there and she's skating by too. I'm surprised she lasted this long because I was thinking Ace was gonna be gone by now. I thought PO would be gone. Um, I knew Precious wasn't gonna last long, but it's crazy because the initial episode, I really thought Precious was gonna go the long distance. I was like, you know what, Precious gonna stick in there. Child, Precious was just about as flat as that part, child. But I ain't like how they was doing Precious at the end now. I'm like, Precious now, they trying to play in your face, especially Tori, kissing you and whatnot. Two L's, thank you for the super chat. This is for the eyebrow fund. For he who shall remain bald about the face. Two L's. The only reason why I clicked on this comment is because it was lit up. I'm not about to play with you. Not the man that's got alopecia about the eyebrows. Oh, child, I'm not about to play with Demetrius, honey. Woo. Mm-mm-mm. Two L's gotta act the fool. Every single time she get in this chat, it's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Oh my gosh, y'all so crazy. Did Sabrina ever say why she divorced? No, she didn't say it. Remember when her and what's the man's name? Her and Demetrius had that conversation. They were just both talking about how they got divorced and how they both were in therapy, but they didn't say why. The only person that's revealed why things went left in their marriage, I think, is Clifton. Is the real Ace actually on the show? She's not giving what they said she was supposed to have gave. Her ex says she gets it popping and is an alpha. Well, and you know what I was thinking too when I saw the ex next to Ace, I was thinking, not that flat back twerk she gave in that one episode. That boy over there don't look like he like no flat back twerk. He like look like he like a real twerk, honey, where it's like a thunderous applause. Not that one that little thing be doing on the memes. Not that kind of twerk. Uh-uh. Child, somebody lying, honey. Somebody is lying. This ain't making no sense to me. Jasmine said, yeah, that alpha comment confused me. She seems very submissive, especially when she sits with Laverne. And Laverne was all talking about, we're going to talk about how we're going to wear matching pajamas on Christmas and we're going to buy our Christmas gifts. I'm already thinking about what I'm going to get you. And the crazy thing about that is, did y'all hear what Laverne had to say as it pertains to Ace? In the end, when the producer was like, well, now you're not going to get to know Ace, he was like, oh, okay. Well, I mean, you win some, you lose some. I'm just going to be with my dog. I'm like, dude, you sat up here 2 episodes ago, or was it last episode, and told every one of these men that they needed to hone in and stop playing with these women and really get to the person that they really want. And Ace is your number one. Told this woman that you were already picking out her Christmas present, but you getting eliminated. That's cool. I have more respect for what's the boy that left with Zadia? Naim. At least he decided, listen, I like Zadia, bad attitude, spandex wearing, wrong wig wearing, and all. I'ma leave with Zadia. Not this bonehead. He said, oh, okay, well, you win some, you lose some. I said, see, I told y'all. Y'all gonna start listening to me. I told y'all. I said, he don't like Ace. Absolutely not. It's giving lies. I think the men should compete. I do think the men should compete though, because the girls been sweating the men season after season. Nails, I'm not gonna lie. That's the truth. Okay. Because the last 2 seasons, the one where they really were sweating the men was the season where winter was on, the Houston season. Oh, baby. Ooh, honey, they were sweating them men on there. Everybody was acting like Jay was the bee's knees, and every woman was falling over his old bald head self. Then you had Denise running behind Calfani. Child, it was a whole fool. Shout out to Simone and Rashid, honey. I'm glad they made it. I said they were my very first review. And I remember I really liked Simone for Rashid. And I remember saying that those two should be together. So y'all can thank me, honey, because I said that y'all should be together. Shout out to y'all. Hold on. The pretty Texan said, I think Sabrina's a little fast too. She was probably attracted to Tori because of that kidney talk, then realized he really wants a woman. Then realized oh, okay, instead of, oh, he really wants a lady instead of the freak in the sheets. Mm, I don't even think it was I don't even think it was that. I think what the other person said may have been, I think it was the fact that she saw Donovan and whatever they were talking about, honey, it must have been longer than what we saw because what we saw, they ain't get nothing if you ask me. But whatever it was, she liked it. Honey, and there that is. Throwback Thursday, early season of Basketball Wives. Okay, that's a good suggestion. But yeah, that's an interesting take on it though, Pretty Texan. V Tiger said, I totally agree with you about Mel. She is fake AF. And is, honey. Oh, they was tearing me up. Do y'all hear me? What you mean? I'm not about to be watching these reviews if you gonna be saying it about Mel. I've been watching these reviews and you said that about Mel. Girl, well, goodbye. Okay? Because I'm gonna have to be real. I can't just sit up and say everything I think everybody gonna like because I wouldn't be me. And y'all want me to be me, right? So I think Mel is phony. Child, especially when she was sitting with Kimmy. Oh, child, I can't wait till tomorrow. Okay, y'all, we can't talk about it. We can't talk about it. We talking about Ready to Love. Though it took me some time. We're gonna talk about that. And then tomorrow we're gonna talk about I think you're so uncool. I think you acting a fool, and all my friends be roasting you. Okay, but I have to put Destiny song in there too. Turn me up, while you're on another level. Child. Baby, Destiny is a singer, honey. It's Destiny's Child. Ooh, honey, I am done. Kenya. Kenya said, oh my God, Housewives Atlanta, where Sheree was dating Elijah Muhammad. Oh, child, that's a good one. I watched that the other day and I was in here. And I was in here in tears. Those were the best days. Yes, where Nene was like, he's a con artist. Nene, baby, Nene know everybody and don't know nobody all at the same time. Stephanie said, I'm with you about Mel. Okay, we already seen that comment. So we can't talk about it. Hold on. Oh, child, y'all so crazy. Mari Cat said, I like Sabrina on the show, but really for me, her liking Demetrius with his flat personality makes me not believe her. He gives nothing. He gives absolutely nothing. I'm just trying to figure out what it is that she sees that, we don't see. Because as far as I'm concerned, it ain't happening. Okay, y'all, we have 7 more minutes. Hustle and flow for Throwback Thursday. Okay, I see that suggestion. That's a good one. Um, C. Graham said Ace kind of showed another side this episode when the ex said she was an alpha. Alpha, well, absolutely. Katie Pop said, never understood why the guys were so into Sabrina. Super basic. Ain't she though? And don't be saying nothing that's gonna give you no judge either. I mean, I can see if she was saying something, but I mean, it's giving nothing. Belicious28 said the season when Demetria was with Roger Bob and they had that party and all the ladies were saying, I dated Roger Bob. I was with him too. That was hilarious. Oh, yeah, I did do an episode from that season, but yeah, she was hurt, honey, when they said they were with Roger Bob, child. I'm like, "Oh, Demetria." Hold on, here we go. Sean said, a ex. Sabrina gives easy. Hold on, little baby. Hey, little baby, 245. I haven't seen you in a while. Maybe she got the scoop on why he has a beard, why he has beard hair, but no eyebrow hair, and it drew them closer together. I'm not about to play with you. Get out of here. Little baby, get out of here. I'm not about to play with y'all. We got 6 more minutes. Yes, Phoenix Rising. Young, Famous, and African on Netflix. Please watch it because what I think I'm going to do is I am going to probably do a live for that on either Saturday afternoon or Sunday afternoon. No, you know what? Scratch that. Next Monday, Young, Famous, and African. Okay. Next Monday, Young, Famous, and African. Then we're going to meet on Tuesday to discuss Love and Marriage Huntsville yet again because they're going to give me something to talk about. We're going to talk about that again on next Tuesday, and then we'll go from there. So yes, y'all, please watch this show because it's going to give y'all something. Hey, Jeremy. Child, Kimmy was telling Melody all this info about that dog. Melody was like, okay. But are you gonna leave Maurice since he cheated on you? She sure was. Baby, and I was like, this old fake heifer here. She don't give a damn about nothing Kimmy got going on. You brought her there to make them charcuterie boards so you can get in her business, and you ain't fooling me. Let's Talk said, hey, Let's Talk. Sabrina is naturally pretty. Folks have forgotten they are used to all this animated costume stuff. Uh-huh, yeah, and the baby bop lashes, child, and them parts with them wigs cocked to the side. Cleopatra Jones said, I want to know who P.O. is supposed to be dating on the show. I'm lost. Nobody. Child roaming. He just roaming from person to person to person. Child ain't hitting on nothing. And they just keeping him around episode after episode. Cause I mean, I guess he the glue that's holding the cast together, child. I have no idea. Katie Pop said, I'm enjoying this live. Y'all keeping me company in this emergency room. Oh, I hope everything is okay. Or do you work in the emergency room? Oh, there go Chauncey. Yes, he was talking to Chauncey in the comments, child. P.O. She said Rome in the comments as well. Gonna tell her he delivers. She said, okay, P.O. Baby, she talked back to him like they grew up together. I said, this is a fool. That's when I realized that's who that was because I had been commenting to that person every single week. They got something to say. And at first I was like, whoever this POJ person is, they getting on my nerves. But then when I saw him comment to her, I was like, don't tell me I've been fussing with PO and didn't even know it. PO, I'm speaking directly to you, honey. Stay out my comments. Confusing me, child. Omar said, we're going to have to talk about the lady who has the daughter who lived next door to the Kenya or Kenny. That's what they call on the show, Kenny. Child, the daughter raising her own self, child. It's a whole fool. While she walk around in them bed, baby, they just put any kind of hair on it. Now I'm gonna warn y'all beforehand, before y'all start, because we have 3 minutes on this live. Before you watch Young, Famous, and African, the wigs will be wiggy. Okay, they give you wiggy, 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 wiggy. They give you wiggy. Okay, they are plopped ever so. Okay, and they are glued to their foreheads. Okay, and it's whatever they can find that day, and they gonna put it on and they gonna talk to each other face to face like ain't nothing wrong with the wigs that sit on top of their head. Now, that's just a disclaimer. I'm just saying. Lanice said, I think Paul is done with Tina after what the ex said about being like a thin line between love and hate. I do too. Because he said, well, on that note, yeah, I'm gonna get up out of here. I'm like, P.O., I'm with you. Okay. And I ain't never thought I was gonna say I was with you. But I'm with you. It's time to go. She done brought this boy back from high school and he done told everything crazy about you. Girl, you would have did better not bringing nobody. I said, oh, honey, this is a whole fool. Yes, honey, plopped ever so, Sandra, ever so on their head. She said, Misha, I thought of you when I saw them wigs. Child, them wigs. And let me tell y'all something. I am coming out with something very special because y'all know I hate a bad wig as it's something that relates to hair and skin. Okay. And I have been working on it overtime and I cannot wait to reveal it to all of you. And I might have to DM some of them to some of the people that be on these shows because honey, they gonna need it. 2L said P.O. gonna be like Bishop Noel having a girlfriend until he's 75, 80 years old, then propose. Did you see that? Baby, and she had the audacity to say yes. Y'all remember that show? It used to come on, I think it was WeTV about the preachers of LA. I used to love that show. And Bishop Noel Jones was on there. And he had that girlfriend and had been stringing her along for forever and a day. Y'all ain't gonna never forget that. Okay, let me take about a few more comments and then we gonna wrap it up. Mimi said, one thing about P.O., he caught on fast with Christina looking for a sugar daddy. Christina wants a commitment to help with daycare. Well, it is $5,000 a week. So, but he ain't no fool. He'd rather be over there. Really, who I really think P.O. likes is Carmen. I really think he likes Carmen. Now, I didn't catch it at first, but when I saw him sitting with that ex, I was like, yeah, he like Carmen. I mean, to each its own, child. There's somebody for everybody. But I think that's who he likes. Katie said, 2L's Bishop Noel finally getting married. Baby, when I saw that, I said, baby, now she accepted. I would have been like, boy, if we don't be forever partners, we finna get ready to get out of here. Asking me to marry you and we 95 years old. Child, been and said I do and then I can't. Goodbye, honey. Sugar Lovely said, maybe Sabrina being average is the reason she has three potentials. Start listening to these men when they say they want their women with all of that, without all of that gimmicky stuff. Those damn eyelashes and that sticky wig. Baby, them wigs be tacked. Do y'all hear me? Maybe they be tacked. But then you know what? We can't say let's listen to the men though, because the men will sit up in your face and tell you, I want a natural beauty, but then go for the Instagram model. I had my ex-husband, honey, or soon to be ex, would tell me all the time. One thing about me, y'all, is I like my natural hair color. I'm not a color girl. I don't like to do the blondes and the reds and the blues and I can't do colors, just something about it. Now I'm adventurous with my nails, but with my hair, I just like basic colored hair. Something to me just about that just screams classic. Okay, that's who I am. And my ex used to tell me all the time, "Oh yeah, I like girls with just, regular colored hair." And I saw him staring at this girl one time. She was passing by us. And I said, "Well, you sure looking at this blonde, honey. And that other one over there with that red hair screaming Ronald McDonald, you've been looking at her for about 20 minutes." So he gonna tell me, I don't like girls with all that stuff, all that color hair and all this and all them big lashes. I don't like all that. 2 days later, cheated on me with the Ronald McDonald and the blonde wig. Girl, it be the own men that be saying what they want, but don't really know what they want, honey. So, child, they be lying. They be lying. Child, they can full on lie. Hey, Thomas, thank you for the super chat. I'm here for it. I dare these mob mentality internet warriors to come for you. Mel's story is relatable, but she's not authentic. I said what I said, and you ain't changing it, honey. And on that note, thank you for the super chat. Y'all, thank you for joining me for this live. We're gonna get into it a little bit more next week because maybe they'll give us something. But I really wanted to talk to y'all about it because we haven't talked about it all season. But like I said, it's a school night. So we're gonna wrap this thing up. But tomorrow night, we are going to come back here and we're going to talk about Love and Marriage Huntsville. And we may talk about that for a little bit longer than an hour because it's a lot to unpack. And they talking all over the internet streets. Ariana always got something to say. Mel singing, Destiny singing, Tisha talking, Marceau lying, Maurice wasn't there, but he really was there. Kimmy acting like she don't know no better. Kimberly, get it together or leave it alone, girl. And you going to stay in that state on that. Okay? That's all I got to say. But yeah, y'all, so come back tomorrow and we're gonna talk about Love and Marriage Huntsville. Toya said, I don't like how Laverne left Sabrina. He's like a little boy. Wait a minute, did we talk about Laverne before we end? We didn't talk about Laverne. Wait, pause for the cause. Let's talk about Laverne real quick. Okay, before we go. Thank you, Sabrina, for bringing me back. We're gonna talk about Laverne for about 10 minutes and then we're gonna go. The way Laverne showed his natural blackness when he got to leave up out of there, talking about somebody told him that it was a scheme and a plot that Todd set up to come at him with the bullshit. Okay, that's exactly why I knew that nobody should have given you a chance or even the benefit of the doubt, because that's exactly who you are. Talking about you've been dating for 44 years and you're only 44 years old. Boy, if you've been dating since Pampers, we're going to start calling you boss baby. Okay, I don't want to hear nothing that you have to say because the way that you acted was crazy. Like, what is wrong with you? Why didn't you come in and ask the woman before you just went in? I'm like, Laverne, you really need to get yourself together. Because it's not making no sense the way you behaving. Hold on, let me go on down so I can get y'all comments real quick. Look, she said, I am so embarrassed for him. I was like, is that what you think makes sense? Erica said Laverne was Laverne. Yes, he was. Monique said, Tina and Laverne been dating since birth. Child, when he said, I've been dating for 44 years. I said, he telling y'all right there they be lying about them ages, child. Probably 60 years old. Somebody he been dating for 44 years. Boy, goodbye. 2L said Laverne said he was married for 13 years. So how was he dating for 44 years? It's all a lie. Girl, I ain't even catch that part. You are absolutely right. Stay lying. B Rain said, hey, B Rain. Laverne showed Tiffany how an exit is supposed to go. Oh, you mean Sabrina? Oh, wait a minute, Tiffany. Oh, when Tiffany got up and left. Oh, yeah, he sure did, honey. He did it for all the Shirleys around the world. Because why are you acting this way? It's your time to go, dude. You done been down here 2 times. So clearly, you're not ready to love. And I want to know more about what Carmen means when she says he's negative. That's what I wanted her to elaborate on. I'm like, okay, you keep saying he's negative every week. Like how? Like, what is he doing or saying that's making you think he's negative? Because I want to know that. Rhonda said, Laverne will live happily ever after with his dog, honey. Dogs of a feather. Any woman that dates him after this, honey, he showed you who he is. Absolutely. And if they want that, honey, I feel sorry for him. Jericho Mitchell said his entire slip was showing. Sure was. He could not handle that. How Laverne keep a wife for 13 years? Honey, he was in the military. Hopefully he was deployed for 12 of them, child. Because it ain't no way I could deal with him for the duration of my life, honey. Woo, absolutely not. A lot of missy queens on this season. Grace Bay said, I liked on the way in. Hope I didn't miss much. Oh, Grace, you missed the whole thing. We're about to end the live in 5 minutes. Child, not me thinking you were talking about Tiffany New York Pollard when she left Flav. Was she talking about Tiffany? Because it was a Tiffany on this show too. So I don't know which one. Clarify for us, B Rain, which Tiffany you talking about? Because child, we got all kinds of Tiffany's in our minds. Wow, you're actually live. I was just about to message you on the community tab to ask about it to discuss all this foolishness. Glad you're feeling better, Virgo sis. Oh, yeah, I did a few, home remedies to try to get this tooth together, but I do have a dentist appointment so they can see exactly what's going on, child. Because, honey, I got to be talking. That's how I make money. You can't talk to people with no mouth, honey. Ain't gonna work. TT Thomas said, anybody that gets mad that they are voted off without mentioning their connections isn't ready to love. Absolutely. You are absolutely right. Bones, the production TV, says the guy who said he could stand next to Obama. Baby, this man said he could stand next to Obama. Now, he could stand next to Jay-Z, child, because if you put Jay-Z in some regular clothes, I mean, that could be okay. But Obama, even if Obama put some Wranglers on, okay, some Levi's, 501 blues, no matter what Obama put on, Laverne, you're not gonna stand next to Obama and get to talking. What's wrong with you? Boy, if you don't go, I'm like, okay, he losing his mind. Clearly, it's the delusions for me. Exactly, Rachel. Delusions of grandeur. B Rain said the Tiffany from this season. Oh, yeah, okay, so I thought so. But Miss Pollard put on a show too. Oh, baby, she sure did. That woman was the original when it came to reality TV. Okay, she walked so that Jocelyn Hernandez could run. Child, and speaking of Jocelyn, she losing her damn mind over there on that cabaret or whatever it is. I remember somebody had asked me if I could review that. I was like, oh no, ma'am, honey. Now I might review a lot of things, but I am not going to give Jocelyn not one view for me. She will never have my eyes me lay my eyes on anything that she does. She's degrading. She's disrespectful. She's just gross. Absolutely not. Anthony said, there's no point in having money if you're going out with a dummy or buying earpods. Who has money but going out with a dummy? What are we talking about? Omar said Laverne acts like Elijah 1 2.0. Probably got dirty draws, want everybody to touch his. Let me tell you something. Omar, for some reason, I think he's very anal. I think everything in Laverne's house has a place. He seems like one of those spouses or those people where you get in a relationship with them and they don't want you to touch anything. Don't touch that. I put that there. Turn the dish soap this way. No, I don't put my rags right there. We wash clothes every Monday and Tuesday. Like he seems like one of those people. Sugar Lovely said, I don't like the way Eric was clowning DaKia's teeth, calling her a gerbil mouth or something to that effect. These men are too feminine. Did he? What? Oh, I ain't hear him say all that. Baby. Oh, no, he losing his mind. She wasn't a gerbil when you were trying to be with her. Boy, if you don't shut up. Bet to you said, don't watch the show, but here to support. Thank you. Oh, Omar, shut up. Talking about not anal, that's his problem. And Sugar Lovely speak on it. That was so petty of him to talk about DaKia's teeth. He is disrespectful. Child, I wish he would. Boy, you still wearing a piece of chain. Boy, goodbye. Goodbye and good riddance. Lenise said, Eric said that in those text messages. Oh, he sure did. He weak sauce. Whatever it is that she said he did that. Okay. Whatever she said he did exactly that. Issa Love said, she do got a dribble mouth though. Couldn't see it till he said it. I don't see that. I think DaKia is a very pretty lady. I really do. I think he just butthurt. You mad because she done called you out in front of everybody and you don't want your brand to be tarnished. But you think somebody finna hire you after you talk about people like a dog? Honey, been to said something ain't happened right with their food, and now you blasting them all over Instagram. Boy, if you don't gone. Miss Lady 77 said, "Oh, chipmunk looking self." No, he didn't. I know that's real. Ain't that the pot calling the pot calling the kettle? Boy, goodbye. Anthony said the club's like a candy store. Pick the best and leave the rest. Believe winner. What's happening? Hold on. Schoolwork said Laverne mentioned they got paid to be on the show and they pay for their dates. Oh, well, baby, if they pay for their dates, then why were they going on dates to a park bench in that one season? Y'all remember that season with AJ and Kyra and all of them? They stayed going to a park bench and sitting down. I guess the budget wasn't budgeting. Child, they wasn't budgeting. Honey, this is a fool. Rhonda Bell said Laverne has small D energy. Okay, don't he? He sure do. It look like he be grunting and sir, calm down. Oh, honey, I know it's been a while, but just calm down, child. Monique said, ain't no way the kid is only 39 either, but that's for another day. Maybe that's neither here nor there. That's just a side note. Oh, Monique, you crazy girl. Jay Williams said, I need us to sign a petition because that Marry Me Now show. Hold on. Wait a minute. Where did the comment go? Hold on. It just disappeared. Here we go. I need us to sign a petition because that Marry Me Now show is not happening on my watch. Shout out to Yana. I didn't even watch it. Somebody told me, you know what, I'm gonna watch it after I get off this live, but then I have to do something else before I do that. But somebody told me that that show was like put a ring on it, but then they got married right after they. I don't know. I'm gonna have to watch it and see what it is, but I won't be reviewing it though. It's just too much. I don't got too many shows coming on all at once, child. They don't never want me to move from the TV. Child, my child gonna be like, ma'am, can you pay some attention to me? Tina A. Brown said, oh, Crystal Reality Reviews. Tonight he cried and said his brother died in 1999. He needs y'all's pity. Who? Whose brother passed in 1999? Is that Laverne? Well, child, if that is the case, then he should know how to treat people. Because we're only here for a moment. What's wrong with you? At Jay Williams, I watched the first episode and I was like, it's a no for me. Look, Angela said, marry me now got me depressed. Honey, I'm not about to play them games with my mental health, child. I'm going through enough. Okay. I ain't got time to be playing them games. But okay, so we can go ahead and wrap it up, child, because we have talked about Laverne and Laverne. You need some help. And whoever dates you outside of this show, honey, I feel sorry for them and I feel sorry for you. And I know he gonna come through on the reunion acting a fool. I know he about to do 1,000,001 interviews trying to correct himself and say exactly what he meant. And I didn't mean to do this. And she cussed me out. And I'm not sorry about that. You did it. Okay. And also, you felt no remorse for doing it. When the production asked you to apologize to Sabrina, you didn't want to do it because you're going off of whatever Precious told you. And quiet as it's kept, I don't feel like Precious told you nothing. Okay, I think it was somebody that was in that room. But we gonna see on the reunion, honey, because I don't really think Precious told him that. I'm like, Precious told you that. Okay, that's suspicious. Honey, this is a fool. One last thing, Krista said, and I also feel sorry for Laverne's dog. He has to deal with that for the rest of his life. And on that note, we are done, honey. I feel sorry for Rover. I feel sorry for the women. Honey, I feel sorry for your parents, child, because they got to claim you. All right, y'all. I will catch y'all tomorrow for Love and Marriage Huntsville. Y'all, please comment down below what episode of what I should do for Throwback Thursday so I can start on it like soon and start watching the show so I can review it. And I will catch y'all on the flip side. Good night to y'all. Have a lovely night. Thank you so much for joining me. And as always, stay safe, stay blessed, spread love, not germs. Peace. Night, night, y'all.